Hello, let's discuss something about Abraham Lincoln. When we talk about him, we come to the conclusion that Abraham Lincoln was the 16th president of our United States of America. He indeed left an indelible mark in the memory of Americans, as he is regarded as the greatest president ever came to American soil. Today I want to discuss his glory. He was indeed a glorious president who was assassinated by an unidentified gunman. He was a Republican leader. He was known for showing sympathy. He played a major role in the abolition of slavery from the land of United States of America. People hold him in high esteem for his tireless efforts for the upliftment of his country. He was born of a poor family. He was born in a poor family, and it was indeed a rags to riches story as far as Abraham Lincoln was concerned. So when we talk about him, we just remember the poem which was written in the memory of Abraham Lincoln by Walt Whitman. Walt Whitman was himself an American poet and writer. He held Abraham Lincoln in high esteem. He regarded Abraham Lincoln as a person whom we can never forget. So, he wrote the poem, Where Lilacs Last in Dooryard Bloom. This poem is written in a pastoral elegy. So, as you know, that an elegy is a profound mourning of a person or a thing. So, in that way, Walt Whitman had profound sorrow and sadness for the loss of that person who was indeed a true well-wisher of the country. When lilacs last in Dooryard bloom revolves around three images, and those three imagery are hermit thrush, the bird hermit thrush, lilac the flower, and the western star. So all these imageries are excessively used by the poet. He does not here refer to a particular person himself, because if he discusses this as elegy and if he talks about Abraham Lincoln particularly, then this elegy will be reduced to a personal loss. But here he wants to make his mourning and sorrow universal. So in that way, he has not written the name of any person in this poem. So first of all, we talk about the first imagery, and the first imagery is lilac. Here the poet wants to tell us the continuation of a life, that this is a cyclical process. A flower blooms and also vanishes in the course of time. In the same way, the fragrance of Abraham Lincoln also spread across the country, and his funeral procession marched through various cities of America. People were standing in a row in a black clothes in order to show their solidarity with the nation and show their love for the deceased president. So, Lilacs here stands for the continuation of life, that this is a cyclical process. One person comes in this life and he eventually goes from it. So, we will have to admit that harsh reality of human life, that we will have to accept the loss of a man also. So, in that way, he consoles himself by discussing where the lilac flower. And the second imagery is the western star. The West, where he compares Abraham Lincoln with the Western star by saying that he was indeed a shining star of the United States of America, and as the star appears in the night, it means that it is followed by dark night. So he just wants to convey a message that he was a star, and thereafter he met with his tragic end. His assassination was indeed a tragic end for Abraham Lincoln. And the third is hermit thrush, the bird who sings this poem and in form of an elegy. So this is the voice of Walt Whitman himself. So hermit thrush sings melodiously. Here the poet wants to convey a message that the hermit thrush here stands for spirituality of the life. It wants to convey a message that the soul is indestructible. Our body may vanish, we may go from this world, but our soul is indestructible, and we will have to admit one thing, that in this spiritual world we are all alike, and no one is dead in this spiritual world. So in that way, these three imageries are used extensively in this poem, and this poem does remind us of the greatness of Abraham Lincoln. Thank you.